Film minor has been going on at Ferris since about maybe 2003 or 2004.
Well, it's like many of the other minors here at Ferris, in which it allows students to branch out a little bit. Ferris is primarily a very technological school, so it is ground and practical, hands-on majors.
The film minor allows students to analyze films on a deeper level. A lot of times, especially in today's society, people go to a movie and just watch the movie and don't really look at behind-the-scenes stuff or more of the content and more of the acting and more of the directing that goes into films. So the Film Studies minor gives students a chance to analyze movies.
The rooms that we use for the film minor are very nice. I feel like you're almost in a movie theater, you know, you're up on the rows and you see this huge big screen. So yes, I feel like they're very comfortable, and I feel like you can even bring in food and you know, you can kind of relax and enjoy yourself. It's very nice and relaxing.
Film classes are 4 hours long, about 4 hours long in the evening. So as long as I have a cup of coffee, I'm fine. But I actually really like how film classes work. Normally the beginning is lecture-based, and then we have about a 15-minute break, and then we watch the feature film.
Film courses that are available at Ferris are Introduction to Film, Race and Gender in Film, directors. And directors, we usually just do 2 directors a semester, so that gives us a chance to really dig in.
One of my favorite films is Evil Dead. I'd like to direct a horror film or write one, so that was one of my first major influences.
My favorite genre of film is film noir, which means black film in French. It's a French sort of created genre or orientation to film. And I love them because they incorporate so many things about American culture that's so important. They deal with changes of status of women in culture. They deal with war and the things that come out of war. They're very psychological.
Love horror. I've always had a great love of horror movies ever since I was young, and would get so scared at these movies, and then I would be back the next day.
I think what's terrific about film is that it transports you. You go into a room, you turn the lights off, and suddenly it's like you begin hallucinating, or you begin dreaming. When it comes to art, it's more of a depth experience. It gives us the opportunity to enter into other people's psychology, other people's worldviews.
I decided to take a film class, specifically directors, because obviously this is something I'm interested in. I would like to direct one day, direct my own film if I could. I figured taking directors and learning about directors such as Woody Allen and Jane Campion would be beneficial for me in the future. Film is worth studying because a lot like other art forms such as literature, photographs, it's a window to someone's mind.
You get to see at a deeper level about different ideas about life and a way the directors have done it in the films, and more realistic, and you can apply it to your different lives.
Susan Morris is a good teacher. She is very active in her classes. She walks around a lot, which obviously gets your attention. She likes to have fun with it. She likes to compare a lot of things to real life.
I think that the film minor really adds the more realistic, seeing it from a different perspective on how life is and how you can apply ideas from film into your real life.
I think film is very important. It is something that is common today. Everyone goes to see movies, everyone watches movies. And I think movies also show our society and they show our culture, and it's kind of an interpretation of our culture. So I think it's an important thing to study, and that way you can learn more about the world around you.
To me about film is it incorporates all those under the banner or under the primary experience of visual art.
Well, it has a variety of things to offer. First of all, just plain entertainment. And a lot of times when we look at film, we're not really conscious that we are seeing a reflection of different parts of our culture. But we see a story and we get absorbed into that story.
So a film studies minor consists of 18 credits, 6 of which are required courses. The remaining 12, you get choice of maybe 10 different electives that you can choose from.
If you're interested in what the requirements are for a film studies minor, you can just go online and look at the check sheet. And you'll see that we've kept the required courses to a minimum because we want to be sure that people can take the minor easily and get on through with no problems.
There's a German term called Gesamtkunstwerk, which means a total work of art. It draws on Greek tragedy here and drama here. It deals with social issues over there, and so many multiple facets that I think are make film always interesting.